We are back here at the CPTC in Beausejour, Manitoba, getting ready for the 62nd running of the Power Toboggan Championships. There's a large field of Pro Champ drivers here for the weekend. Looks like numbers are in the high 20s, as many as 27 or 28. One of those gentlemen is the driver of the number 35 Polaris, Mr. Dylan Baran. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. And it's like hometown, huh?
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Yeah. How many laps do you have on this track? A lot? Been around here a number of times?
I've been running it, this will be my 7th season, so been here a little bit.
Yeah. And how many years in Champ?
This will be my 2nd year.
So you came up from what class? You come up from F5 or Pro Light or from where?
I was on F5 for quite a few years, and I ran Supermod 340 and Supermod 300 for a while.
Okay. How does the Champ compare to those other classes?
It's not even comparable.
No?
No.
From what standpoint?
The speed aspect, the handling, like they're just a lot nicer machine to drive. But coming from F5 and Supermod, like you learn a lot of driving skills from them. You got to manhandle those things to drive them.
Right. I've heard it been said that you have to learn to drive a sled. You can't ride a sled when you're racing at this level. Do you think that's a good analogy?
It is. Like you need to learn how to drive them before you ride the thing. Like, as everybody's going out, everybody wants to go home at the end of the weekend, right? So you got to keep your lines and all that kind of stuff and just be safe.
Mm-hmm.
It just is what it is kind of thing at that speed.
Yep. Yep. What do you expect for speeds out here this weekend?
Well, it all depends on the ice conditions and the temperature, obviously. But normally champs are around 100, 101 here, so all depends on the weather.
That makes the grandstand go by pretty fast, I would imagine.
Oh, does it ever? If you can see it.
Here it goes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no time to stop and wave to the crowd?
No.
No. No. What's your expectation for the weekend? What are you hoping for?
Honestly, I would just love to make the final. But it's a tall goal, especially with how much champs we got and stuff in my 2nd year. Like, we're still fighting with a lot of things, but that's the goal. It'd be nice. If not, well, we're just out here to have fun either way.
Sure. Are you a driver who prefers horsepower or handling?
I like handling. Horsepower is good, especially for here, 'cause the straightaways are so big, but if your machine doesn't handle, then you're sitting at the back no matter what.
Yeah. Somebody at one of the gentlemen here at the CPTC told me that they would be real curious to know that if there was a mirror on your champ sled and you were on the final lap of a race and you were in the lead, who would you least like to see behind you?
Probably Blaine or Gunner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a tall order to kind of hold that off, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. The excitement would be there, though.
I think it would screw me up. Yeah. If you know someone's right behind you, that's when you're going to start making mistakes.
Does that enter your mind often?
Oh, yeah. When
It
you hear
does.
someone right behind you, that's when you start, well, in my case, I start screwing corners up, and you overthink everything at that point,
Sure.
wondering where they're going to go.
Sure. Yeah, I can understand that. Who helps you get to the racetrack every week? Who do you have for sponsors, and who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Heavy D Enterprises, Triumph Trucking, Woody's Traction, Auto Stripe, Paint Pros. I think that's all I got this year.
That's good, though. It's great to have people behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you hope next year to maybe get out and get to some of the United States races and make a little more of a circuit out of it, or is this enough fun for you in a season?
I would love to go out more. It's just, it wasn't in the cards this year or last year. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
it's a lot of money.
It is.
We're trying. Like, we'd like to go to some bigger races.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. We're going to end with something called the FXR Fast 10. Okay?
Okay.
All right? Pretty easy. All right. You prefer French fries or onion rings?
French fries.
Blonde or brunette?
Brunette.
Mountain bike or a road bike?
Road bike.
Dimples or freckles?
Dimples.
Fleece or flannel?
Flannel.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Would you rather take a dancing class or a cooking class?
Cooking.
Would you rather go to a camping resort or a beach resort?
Camping.
If you were dating, would you be on a dating app or would you be old school?
Old school.
And the big question of the week, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup or Snickers?
Reese's.
Good answer. Best of luck to you. I hope you're safe. Hope you have fun.
Thank you,
and
sir.
Hopefully you'll make the final.
I hope so.
That's Dylan Baran, driver of the number 35 Polaris here at the CPTC race in Beausejour, Manitoba.